Hi, welcome to Magical Unicorn. I'm Serena Verona, and today I'm going to be doing a love and romance reading for the air signs Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Now, this is going to be a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You will see some genders on the cards. You can ignore those. Genders are irrelevant in my readings. And also, some of the messages may be reversed, so bear that in mind as we go through the reading. Today I will kick off the reading with a card for each sign from the Romance Angels deck. I'll pull 3 tarot from the Lover's Path Tarot. Then I'll pull 3 tarot from the Romantic Tarot. Then over on Patreon I will continue with the extended read and we'll pull 3 more tarot from the Nicoletta Ceccoli mini tarot. I'll pull a single card for each sign from the Oracle of the Fairies. We'll do a charm read, and then I will have a final message for each sign from the Affirmators Love and Relationships deck. Now, if you would like to be one of my Patreon members, the link is in the description box below. For as little as $3 a month, you can get early access to all of my extended readings, plus a little bit of fun bonus content over there as well. So, I have done the pre-shuffle and I've asked for guidance, so let's get started. All right. Messages for Gemini, please. Gemini for love and romance, please. He is the one. So, again, gender doesn't matter. So, maybe you have someone in mind and you're not really sure whether you're headed in the right direction. Yes, you definitely are. Okay, Gemini, let's pull some tarot. Messages for Gemini, please. Messages for Gemini for love and romance, please. We have the 7 of Coins. This is nice. You're thinking about your future and you're starting to plant the seeds for things that you want to see grow. Very nice. Definitely, you're not surprising that you're wondering if the person you're thinking about is the right one. We have Wisdom, which in this deck is the equivalent of the High Priestess. So trust your gut, Gemini. Whatever your intuition is telling you, it knows what's best for you. Definitely, you're probably feeling some equivocation over here. Not certain that it's the right person. 7 of Arrows. Okay, so this is the equivalent of the 7 of Swords in a traditional tarot deck. And the 7 of Swords is all about deception. And in this case, I get the feeling this is more about self-deception, or you are deeply worried about deception. That's why you're not clear if the person you're thinking about is the right one. So you're not sure if you're deceiving yourself, you're not sure if they're deceiving you, but you're bound up in this uncertainty. Trust your gut. Let's pull some clarifiers. We have the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords rides in to bring us justice or truth or knowledge, and usually moves pretty quickly. So as you're planting these seeds thinking about the future, you're probably going to get some more information. Now, some of you, definitely the person you're thinking about is a great choice. Probably a good partner, but some of you with this uncertainty, if you're really feeling like something here isn't right, trust yourself. Because this self-deception could be that you've been telling yourself this person is the one, but they really aren't. So if this card for you is self-deception, if you feel like you've been lying to yourself and deep down in your gut, you're feeling like they aren't the one, trust yourself. This night is going to bring you more information. Now, that night could be a person in your life, or it could be a message you receive, it could be just a circumstance that happens. We have the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Swords is the end of the cycle, and it usually means something is dead, something is over, it's done, it cannot be revived. So for some of you, I feel like you've had a lot of pain in your heart, and maybe you've been hiding it, pretending like it doesn't exist, lying to yourself about it. And maybe that's been damaging to relationships you've had. It's time to let that pain die. It's time to let go of whatever that was for you, so you can move on with something that is good for you. For others of you, if you've been lying to yourself about this being good for you and it really isn't, it's time for it to end. Again, only you can answer that. Only you have the intuition, the inner knowledge to know that. And we have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is things happening quickly. Messages rushing in, information coming to you, circumstances changing quickly. And you have two cards here that are fast moving. The Knight riding in with information, and now this Eight of Wands bringing in a new situation. So whatever is going on here for you, Gemini, it's going to happen quickly. Be prepared, and again, just trust your gut. Okay, that's it for the YouTube Read Gemini, but if you'd like to join us over on Patreon, the link is in the description box below. Let's move on to Libra. All right, Libra. Messages for Libra, please. Ooh, religious factors. So the person you're interested in may not be the same religion as you, or they could be and you practice your faiths differently, or it could just be that your religion and their religion play strongly into your relationship. Nothing wrong with that. Let's pull some tarot. For Libra, please. So we have Temptation, which is the equivalent of the Devil in traditional tarot. The Devil, for me, is more often than not self-bondage. It's choosing to feel trapped, choosing to be addicted to something, choosing to be obsessed with something, just going too far. It's not healthy. These are habits that are not healthy. So right here next to the religious factors, I'm afraid that maybe some of you are thinking, since that other person is not my same religion or doesn't believe as strongly as I do, it's probably never going to work out because this is really important to me and I can't get past it. This is stuck energy. There's nothing wrong with being very devoted to your faith. That's absolutely fine. But if you're feeling like a relationship can't go forward because someone believes something differently than you do, that's not truly a problem. That is a perception. I've never met two people who believe exactly the same thing. We have the Queen of Arrows, which is the equivalent of the Queen of Swords. So I think a lot of this problem here is coming from this Queen of Swords energy. Now, the Queen of Swords is very logical. She's very knowledgeable. She's very just. She uses her experience to make her decisions, but she holds pain in her heart. She uses her head but she holds pain in her heart. And that can often lead to this stuck kind of energy over here, where we hold on to that pain so tightly and focus on it so strongly that we get stuck. It's very important to heal that pain. We have the transformation card, which is the equivalent of death, and this is change, which to me is good. If you've got stuck energy, if you've got some pain that's holding you back, change is what you need. So you do have this opportunity moving in, Libra. Let's pull some more tarot. Whoop. Well, 3 cards came out, so we will look at them. We have the Magician. Beautiful. So even though you may be in this stuck energy right now, feeling like you can't get anywhere, like you're just tied up and things aren't going to work out, you have this beautiful energy, Libra, of the Magician. The Magician can manifest anything he wants. And most importantly, he's holding all 4 aces. And aces represent new beginnings. So this is beautiful. You don't have to stay in this stuck energy. You have the power to release yourself. We also have the 8 of Cups. And that definitely goes with your Queen of Arrows here. The 8 of Cups is something missing. Usually when we figure out that something is missing, we go off to find it. We leave whatever situation we're in because that one thing is making us feel so incomplete. And since the Queen of Arrows has this pain in her heart, I can easily see that the Queen of Arrows most likely represents you. Something's missing and it's hurting, and you are going to go forward to find it. The Queen is very logical. She's going to understand if something's missing, it's time to go out and look for it. Absolutely. And here it is. It's the Ace of Cups. This is a beautiful new emotional beginning. Since this is a love and romance read, this is probably a new relationship. Now it can be you learning to love yourself, but I think this is a beautiful new relationship. And I love that it has a dove up here, and we've been talking about religious factors. This is a beautiful new beginning. But this change has to happen in order for this to come in. So this bondage, you have to recognize that you have the power to release yourself from this bondage and call in anything you want. You're missing something, call it in, and here it is. And once you've decided you can call it in, you're not in this stuck energy anymore. You've made that change, and this beautiful Ace of Cups will come in. Okay, Libra, that's it for the YouTube read, but we're going to continue over on Patreon, and the link is in the description box below if you'd like to join us. I'm going to move on to Aquarius. Messages for Aquarius, please. Release your ex. So Aquarius, maybe you have been thinking about someone from the past. It's time to let go. Let's pull some tarot for Aquarius. Oh, Aquarius. This card is the equivalent of the 3 of Swords. It's a lot of heartache. I'm so sorry. It's really painful. So whoever this past person was, whoops, they gave you a lot of grief. This woman, she just looks so anguished. Well, let's help out Aquarius here. We have the 9 of Staves, which is the equivalent of the 9 of Wands. Yep, there was a lot of arguing. There was a lot of you trying to hold your own. There were so many battles you fought, and you're just exhausted. Just exhausted. I feel like maybe the breakup came because there just was no more energy for fighting. We have innocence, and this is the equivalent of the Fool. This is a new beginning. This is a brand new cycle. It can only come in if you let go of your ex, you let go of this pain, you put this sort of combative energy behind you, but you have the opportunity to start fresh, Aquarius. This card is often taking a leap of faith, but let's pull some clarifiers. We have the Eight of Pentacles, which is mastering your craft. So we have all this pain with this Three of Arrows, all this heartache. But if you focus on you, Aquarius, if you really dig deep, maybe there's a project you're interested in, maybe you love your job, maybe you have a hobby that helps take your mind off this pain. Focus on it. Focus on something positive, something that builds you up, that makes you feel good about yourself. It will definitely help heal that pain as you remember the things you love to do instead of all this crazy fighting. We have Judgment. So for me, Judgment is often about weighing everything that was said, everything that was done, and considering what we want to do next. This has been a painful cycle, and Judgment is very close to the end. This is the part where we count the costs, and the costs have been pretty high with this ex. It's definitely not something you should want to hold on to. We have the Lovers. The Lovers with the Fool. This is a beautiful leap of faith in love. Someone new is coming in, not the ex. Don't take the ex back. I feel like these two cards right here, don't take the ex back, because someone new is coming. That's why you need to work on you. You need to remember what it is to have fun and to love your life again. And you need to not forget the cost of this relationship. But don't hold on to this pain either. Because when this new person comes in, it's so important to take this leap of faith. This pain was caused by this person, not this one. You're going to want to use your judgment there too. Nice, Aquarius. That is the end of the YouTube read, but if you would like to join us over on Patreon, the link is in the description box below. And for as little as $3 a month, you can have early access to all of my extended reads, plus some fun bonus content. Also in the description box below is the link to my Teespring page. We have a bunch of fun merchandise over there. You can just go over and browse for a little bit. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.